Hi everyone, this is Yugansh. Welcome back to the another episode of Nonsense Paradise. And in this episode, I'm with Irfan Siddique, who is a software tester by profession, who is working with the MNC in Mumbai, and a lifestyle blogger and an influencer with over 100,000 followers on Instagram. His journey as a lifestyle blogger and an influencer has seen him travel 4 countries on this planet. Irfan worked with brands like Adidas, HRX, Holiday Inn, Tata Motors, Amazon, and a lot more companies. So, Irfan, welcome to the show.
Hi Yogansh, how are you?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm good too. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So, Irfan, I want to go a little back in time and discuss how you started all this.
So it's quite a wonderful journey actually. Whenever I look back and I recollect all the memories I have from my blogging culture, it is like it all started with just my friends telling me you should do something. It was me who was thinking I should do something, and then there were people who were telling me also like you should follow something. You have some you are passionate about this thing, few things. You should do this, you should do that, and we watched this movie called Tamasha. It all
Mhm.
started from the movie called Tamasha. I watched that movie and I felt connected to that movie because the character of Ranbir is like he's sick of that 9 to 6 job life, mediocre life. So he wants to do something else. He's not that person. He became something else because of that 9 to 6 culture, and he felt mediocre. And I felt the same because I was doing the same thing. I woke up in the morning, I went to office, I came back, I slept. This was my whole life. And in between I was doing my workout, but even that reached saturation point. And then, we friends always discuss something, in morning in office, like if there is current topic like politics, entertainment, anything. So that time I watched this movie and we were having this healthy conversation or debate kind of a thing where few people were like, okay, you are also demotivating us because we are happy and content with what we are doing, this 9 to 6 job. We are happy, but because you are bringing up this topic, we feel discontent, and we feel that you are demotivating us. And for few were there who were in support of me, who said, okay, you want to do something, we appreciate that, but then you need to find your own passion, what you like. And then I said, yeah, I love writing. I used to write shairis and all. And that time they said, why don't you start writing again? And then it strike me that yeah, I can do this. But then again, which platform, where to start, where to write, what should I write, which niche and everything. And that time I had this unique, as I said, I was sick of that mediocre life. So I was kind of, I make a list of all the top restaurants in Mumbai. I had a wish list, and I said I will complete this wish list because I wanted to get out of that zone of mediocre life kind of thing. It was almost 4 years I was doing the same thing, and before that as well, I was with a company. It is basically like I've been living this life for almost 6 7 years now, and I reached that saturation point where I want to break this thing, the regular lifestyles. I wanted to bring lifestyle change, and then I started visiting different restaurant, and I used to post it on Facebook, and then I used to post my selfie on Instagram. And I thought, this will be kind of memory that I went this place and that place. The people, the friends who were there on Facebook, they told me, why don't you write about places so that we get a gist if we should visit that place, and if we should eat at that place, and what we should eat, how's the place, is it within our budget, everything. And then I thought, yeah, I can guide many people this way. And again I was stuck where I should write this so that people will get. And Facebook, it is not that convenient to write on Facebook because many people are there who think you are doing it to kind of show off or something like that. Though it is for my, I consider Facebook as my database. I upload each and everything, and then I have, whenever I want to access something, I have that access. Even now when I started, I'm going forward now. When I started my lifestyle account, it helped me a lot because I had all the pictures to post on my lifestyle account. I took it from Facebook because in gallery you keep switching phone, you keep changing phone, and it goes off. Some, if you don't have the proper backup or something like that. So So I was visiting restaurant. I was, reading a lot of reviews on Zomato because I had that limited budget. Okay, I say if I am going to XYZ restaurant, I will spend only 2000 2500 at this restaurant. Now I wanted to have the best dish, the USP of that restaurant, and then I used to, make a note of, okay, these two starters are famous here, this main course and one dessert, and I'll be, done, and I'll experience that place. In Mumbai, a lot of celebs go to different places, and I was like, kind of, okay, I'll also go to these places. Let's see, let's explore what they have. Why people, talk
Mhm.
about this places. What's so good about this place? And then I I I thought, why should, I stopped myself. I should also start writing on Zomato, and then it started. That's how it started. I started writing on Zomato, and touchwood, I was getting a lot of followers. I started getting a lot of followers. And Instagram, basically, when I started, it was more of a food app only. Everybody used to, like, in 2010, 12, if I'm not wrong, everybody used to post, almost 60-70% content on Instagram was food. So I started posting food pictures also, because all these restaurants have very fancy kind of dishes.
Yeah.
Those are very appealing to eyes. This kind of Michelin star restaurants, similar kind of restaurants in India. There is no Michelin star restaurant in India, but still. So those fancy dishes, kind of was very appealing. And when I posted food picture, it started getting, a lot of likes. I started getting followers, and then I thought about it. Oh, this is working. Like, so I thought, I'll post now food pictures rather than posting my own selfies. I'll post food pictures, and I will keep a separate account for my own pictures. That's how it started. And initially I got, good response. Even the pros in the industries were 6 month old that time. So this culture was food blogging culture was coming in Mumbai around, say, 2014 Jan Fab. It started, like, there were hardly, you can count on fingers, there were hardly bloggers that time, food bloggers in Mumbai. 2015 I started my journey as a food blogger, and that time, there were hardly, you can say, almost 20-25 bloggers. Out of that, six were pro. Even those guys, like, were in the industry since 6, 7, 8 months. So even those people were like, why, how you are getting, such followers? We are there since 6, 7. I don't know, like, I was blessed, or I don't know, people felt connected or something like that. But then I started getting followers on Zomato. Instagram was still, not my priority, because I was not that interested on Instagram. I was more of a Zomato person that time. I keep posting on Zomato, and one day, I get an email from a guy who tells me, okay, we want you to visit a place in Lokhandwala. Lokhandwala is one of the posh places in Mumbai. We
Okay.
want you to visit this restaurant, eat whatever you want, and, we will not bill you. We just want a Zomato review from you, and, it's all about fair review. So I said, is he mad? Who offers you free food? I can eat whatever I want. I was like, I thought somebody is playing a prank on me. Trust me, I thought somebody is playing a prank, because I wasn't aware about this culture at all, and it was not there. So I thought, no, no, somebody is playing a prank. I should reply to this email or not. Then I said, see, whatever happens, even if I go there, I eat. At the end, what will happen? He will say, okay, now you have to pay. And I will pay. I will pay. What's the harm? I will try at least. I will check. If it is a prank, also, my friends will, come up and tell me, okay, played a prank. Or if it is, genuine, then I will. If he, if it is a fraud as well, somebody is, playing a fraud, asking me to come eat and then ask me to pay. I'll pay. At the end of the day, I need to pay. I'll pay. Let's see. Let's give it a try. But I was shocked. Like, how can someone offer you a free food? Then I went there. So it was there, the guy who called me, who invited me. He was a pro in the industry who has been in the industry since 8 months. Okay. And there were two other bloggers whose it was second and third invite. It was my first invite. So while interaction, I came to know, okay, this is something, which happens. This is kind of a thing in Mumbai. It is a food, where food bloggers are invited, and you eat and you give your genuine feedback and you write about, the place. And because we write about the place, we have followers, restaurant get advantage and they get good footfalls. Because if I go to a place and I recommend it to my friend, he or she will definitely visit that place. If Irfan is telling me, okay, this place is good, if we share that bond, if you are a foodie, I am a foodie, I tell you, okay, वहाँ पे सीख कबाब बहुत अच्छा मिलता है, you will definitely try Sikh kebab there, because it's the bond between you and me, and you develop that bond with your followers as well. Because I get a lot of DM, okay, where is the, where you feel they have the best biryani, where you feel where they serve the best tiramisu kind of thing. So I get a lot of requests also on Instagram. That is later on, but even on Zomato, people used to read and go to those places. So when I was interacting, so he asked me, how it started, how you started writing on Zomato, how you have so many followers, you have just written this many reviews. I think it was almost 20 or 30 reviews on. So he told me, I have written like almost 80, 90 reviews. I don't have this much of followers. I said, I don't know how we gain followers or anything like that. I am writing my genuine feedback. Whatever I feel, I write. So he said, okay. I told him, I have this wish list, and so I'm visiting those places and I'm writing about them. So he told me, okay, tell me, two, three more places which is there in your wish list. So I told him there's this place called Masala Library. It's a very famous place, Masala Library, and it's quite expensive, like one of the expensive restaurants in Mumbai. So I told him I have, like, if I go there, I had a budget of 7,000 rupees for a meal. Okay. So I told him, and he told me, oh, that place, I have invite from that place. And I was shocked. Oh God, I am ready to spend 7,000 at a place. And even and I will only have only say, two or five dishes. And this guy can have anything and free. And he has an invite there. And I told myself, okay, now I will not visit that place. I'll visit other places which are not inviting. One or the other day, I'll get an invite from that place. If this is a culture, I thought this will grow, because that time it was growing.
Mhm.
With the interaction,
Yes.
when I had that interaction with them, I drew few conclusions from that group interaction, and I was like, okay, I'll wait for my turn. And after 4 months, I got an invite from Masala Library as well. So I
Mhm.
started getting a lot of invite, and it was not about free food. It was not about invites. When I went there at a place, when I had a word with the chef, with the manager, the way those guys treated me, go imagine, I am no one. I have no experience in
Well,
hospitality industry. I'm not a chef. I'm not a cook. And when I went there, it's just because I had the knowledge about dishes. I can talk about the dishes because I can, make a fair point. If this is, if this dish is well priced, if this dish will work as a layman also. Even, when you go to a place, you can tell, okay, this is a good pasta or a bad pasta. Layman can also give a feedback. But if you try, 10 different places, expensive, a local restaurant, a mid-range restaurant, you can always draw a conclusion. Okay, this should be this much, in quantity,
right,
and
yes.
this should be priced this way. So I had that kind of knowledge. Uh, so chef interact, imagine chef coming up to me and having an interaction, giving me that, treatment. I suddenly felt I was not a mediocre. That feeling, that feeling was there. I talk about, mediocre, how it started. That feeling wasn't there, and that was the best part. And then I made few food blogger friends. So we made a group. There were three vegetarian guys and there were three non-vegetarian guys. So we used to go whenever we had an invite. We used to go together so that we don't waste food. Our main objective was not, food should not be wasted, and we can go do justice. Okay, if a restaurant has good non-vegetarian food, but that place doesn't have a good vegetarian food, I write about that place. But then a vegetarian visiting that place, or even my vegetarian, followers, they will feel, okay, he's not writing about vegetarian food, he's not sure about veg. I can try. I am I get an invite with a plus one. We both can try four dishes, five dishes max. If I try three or four non-veg dishes, I won't be able to do justice with my review just eating one veg dish. So we
Mhm.
were going, we friends used to go together, and this is how it started. I was getting a lot of invite. At the, I was getting, we were visiting like 3 to 5 places in a week. I used to eat out like that much, but because it was all new, it was kind of a life which I wanted, so I was all in it. Though it was taking a toll on my health, later I realized it took a toll. I was someone who was into fitness. Now I was someone who's, eating out every day, skipping my this thing workout, everything. But that is what I wanted. I wanted to come out of that, regular life which I was living, and I started with this thing. And chef coming up to me, managers talking to me about, this is our USP, this is our restaurant all about, and then, my followers asking me questions on Zomato. I suddenly felt, okay, I'm no one, I'm no more a mediocre, and this is how it started.
Amazing, man, amazing. And I think at the end, like for any profession, if you are working with someone, if you are an independent consultant or an influencer, respect and the love you get from people, from your colleagues, that is the most important part, right?
Exactly, exactly. See, I don't want to, say anything bad about anyone, but the culture at that point was totally different. We were visiting places by our own, experiencing, and then we had the knowledge. And even I'm a traveler, so when I go to a Maharashtrian restaurant, I've traveled remote places in Maharashtra. I've eaten the authentic Maharashtrian food, homemade food, or maybe say a dhaba food. So I am pretty aware. Okay, authentic food ये ऐसा बनता है. I'm pretty much aware. So, but people, later on, it all became a business. It's just about ratings. It's about, getting rating. Beat anyone. Anyone can come up to, food bloggers. I am handling restaurant PRs as well. So I know. So, but
Right.
then, but it should be, initially it was all respect. It was all respect because the other guy also have knowledge. It was give and take kind of a relationship. You give us okay feedback, and we will also improve, we will also implement your feedback. And even I felt okay, my feedback is valued. That kind of culture, it was very, very nice. I was more, how can I give them more business? If they have invited me, I should give them business, because they have invited me. They want exposure, they want feedback, they want, my followers should come to at their place, or at least I can bring value to the table, some value. And I was always, if I'm going to a place, I made sure that I had a word with chef, I had a word with the owner if he or she is there. So I always made sure that I build that relationship. It was not there, okay, you have invited me, I came here, I'll eat food and I'll leave. It was never a case with me. And that's the reason, still after 4 years, when I go to different restaurant, people, manager, chef, or the owner remember me because they had an interaction with me. That is
Yes.
how I build, contacts. And this is how it should be. It should not be a case, okay, I'll go there. This is the harsh reality nowadays. It's all about free food. It should not be that case. You go to a place, you build that reputation, you bring value to the table, and you make a name out of yourself. This way, when you share good relationship, you give something in return rather than expecting and leaving. This is
Right.
not it should be. And but after all, it's a business, and the culture is now, restaurant are also only worried about Zomato rating. They are not worried about anything. They are not worried about what value we can bring to the table, or this guy is worth it. Not all, but few restaurants definitely playing only the game of ratings.
Right, I agree to that. So, Irfan, there is one thing I want to ask. Like, you started as a food blogger, now you are more into lifestyle and travel. So, how has that transition happened?
Again, a long story, but I'll try to keep it, short. When I was posting on Zomato, I was getting invites. I was visiting restaurant. Uh, that time, I was getting opportunity of kind of events as well. And I remember, people asking for money for events. So I told my friends, even for food blogging events. I'm talking about food blogging events. Okay. I
Yes.
told my friends we should also charge, even for restaurant. I think I am giving more to them than what they are giving it to me. When I'm visiting a restaurant, if I tell my friends to go there, and I know my friends are going there because they tag me, I make sure that they, talk to the manager as well because Irfan told me I'm here. It's my reference, that kind of culture. So I thought, I should ask a restaurant if someone is coming, keep a coupon code or some, kind of code. If it is through me, I should get some earning out of it. Because at the end of the day, even when I was visiting restaurants, visiting restaurant, I was spending a lot in traveling, you know,
Right.
and on weekends, I was spending my weekend writing all the reviews. So again, I was tied up. It was quite hectic. Every day, wake up, do your 9 to 6 job, and then travel. Mumbai travel is the worst part. So travel to a restaurant and then come back home. And on weekend, I used to write this lengthy reviews on Zomato. So I was quite occupied and it was hectic. Then I saw, I thought, yeah, I am spending my money anyways in traveling. I am spending my weekends writing. I should earn out of it. And that's what that's when we group sat and we were thinking how can we monetize this thing, and we knew few people are doing this, few people are handling restaurant PR, but I wasn't sure about restaurant PR because I wasn't sure how exactly it works. So
Right.
I thought, for events, at least for events, I will, ask for money. And even for few reviews, I started asking money, but nobody was ready to pay. Even though I asked money for, Instagram. Because Zomato, as a part of their rule, you can't ask money, and I myself felt it won't be fair because I need to write genuine review for my audiences. अगर खराब जगह का अच्छा रिव्यू लिख दिया पैसे लेके, मेरे फॉलोअर्स मुझे गाली देंगे. That I didn't want. I want genuine review to go out on Zomato. That was my only agenda. Because मेरे वजह से किसी का पैसा खराब होगा, मैं पैसे कमाऊंगा. That is not what I wanted. I am not that kind of a person. So I started asking money from people for my for events and everything, but there were hardly few who agreed, like once in 6 months initially. It was
Okay.
2016, say March or May, when I started getting 2 or 3 good events, and they gave me money for attending events and everything. That time I I had good contacts in the market, in the industry, and then I thought few things, how can I monetize and everything. सब सही चल रहा था. I started getting a lot of brands collaboration for my food account. Still we are
Okay.
not there in my lifestyle account. I started getting good collaborations for my food account. Brands started approaching me, and they were asking me for uh, uh, promotion on my feed, and in return they were paying me well. Since initially I always asked for good amount. It was never a case I will do a barter for you. I will say a no directly for a barter campaign because I wanted to earn. I was never a person, okay, मेरे को सिर्फ collab चाहिए, or if I
Yes, sir.
get so, हाँ, if I get if I get a perfume even for 6,000, I said I have perfume. Give me 6,000. I'll pay my bill rather. I don't want your perfume. This was my formula since initial beginning, since the beginning. Okay, since initial days. So the thing is that food was growing, and then there were few agencies in Delhi, Chandigarh, who started approaching me, and they wanted me to uh, uh, conduct campaign on their behalf because I had good connect in food blogging industry in Mumbai. I knew a lot of food bloggers because again I started since there were few, and we knew each other. We
Yes.
all knew each other. That was so. I had contacts and agencies in Delhi. If they wanted to conduct a campaign in Mumbai, they were struggling to find food bloggers. They were struggling to find contacts, and I had all the contacts. So I told them, okay, you give me a budget, you give me a brief. I'll conduct a campaign on your behalf. I'll share all the detailed insights reports with you guys, and they were quite okay with it. Even because even they were getting contacts, and they were getting their campaign done, and it was a win-win situation for both of us. So that way I started earning good amount from my food account, and it was 2017 now. So 2000 start of 17, let's say, you can again say March, May. That
Okay.
time food was kind of very popular everywhere, everybody who wrote on Zomato became a blogger. Everybody, who posted a picture on Instagram became a blogger. And even if you have written three, four, five reviews, you started getting invites. And people started doing it because people were getting free food and free invites. It became that culture. So agar pehle there were 10 bloggers, now you have 1,000 bloggers in the industry. Okay.
Right.
सो यहाँ पे ये हो गया कि आई आस्क्ड फॉर अ कैंपेन 10,000 rupees and there were bloggers who did it for 100 rupees. So, food started coming down, my earning from food started coming down. And I am someone who, keeps a track of, trend or, what will come up, what will be there in near future. 2 साल में 1 साल में आगे क्या हो सकता है? Where is the trend going? And then I started observing and monitoring. I said, food is starting becoming saturated. There are too many bloggers. I'm earning less now from food. I need to come up with something else. Otherwise, I'll be kind of stuck or I'll get very few campaigns from food. That's when, my lifestyle account was always there. I was posting random pictures. Or maybe when, I was getting featured somewhere, I was getting awarded somewhere uh, in my
Yes.
food journey, or I was meeting celebs at event. I used to post those pictures in my lifestyle account. And then I thought, okay, food is kind of becoming saturated. I earn last 6 months, I earn say 50,000 for an example, 50,000 from my food account. This 6 month, I won only 20,000. So it is coming down. The graph is going down. I need
Yes.
to do something. Though I had, my contacts are increasing, but the market is getting saturated. I need to do something. That's when I thought, okay, there are very few lifestyle bloggers in male category. If you consider pan India also, you can say there are hardly 50 to 100 renowned, male lifestyle blogger or male blogger. So I thought, okay, I'll, start something in lifestyle because anyways I was traveling. I travel a lot. I had, I have friends who love traveling. So we have a group who always visit, many places. It was like Friday हुआ चलो निकलेंगे कहीं जाते हैं. So एक गाड़ी निकाला दोस्त ने and we used to go out, drives कहाँ पे भी. In Maharashtra we used to travel and there are many friends of mine who are just crazy for Goa. So it was like a random plan on Thursday, let's go Goa, and we used to leave on Friday and we reach Goa, on Saturday. So this kind of stuff. So while traveling, I click many pictures, and luckily I had friends who are passionate photographers. So they used to click pictures, pictures of us, and I had all the database. I used to post it on Facebook, but then I started posting it on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And I knew how, how it works, how I used to push my food account guys, followers to follow my lifestyle account and then follow and follow. It was quite easy that time. Instagram algorithm wasn't in picture. So Instagram also, it's business, pure business. It got everyone on the platform. Now the platform wants to earn from you. That's the whole formula. It's just like Uber came in.
Right.
Pehle they gave us, free coupons. Now they charge us. Same like Jio. Free में दिया अभी बोलता है recharge करो. They get everyone on the platform and then start earning. So Instagram initially it was a very easy platform to gain followers. You post a picture, you will get 1,000 likes. Say in 3 hours, 4 hours, you'll get followers and follow and follow. That wasn't known to many people. We had that trick. We used to follow many people and then we used to unfollow. This was the only way to grow organically on Instagram. So I used to do that, follow एक दिन में 1,000 1,200 लोगों को follow करने का 150 200 at a time, 1 घंटे में 2 घंटे में, and then unfollow. It was a task, trust me, it was very hectic to do
Uh-huh.
that each day, every day. But then if you are getting, followers, you are earning, it makes sense. And anyways, I told you, right? The journey of not being a mediocre was a part of everything. So, and I am someone who's from, I am from a middle class family and I have a home loan on my head. That's the reason I still can't leave, my job and focus entirely on this thing. blogging. Though I am earning a lot, I'll be honest with you. I am earning well. I can still leave my job, but then this field doesn't have the stability. I don't have the stability. You do a campaign, you wait for the payment for 6 months as well. So there is no stability. There is no guarantee of work. There is no guarantee of payment on time. At least in job, you are sure you'll get your salary on first. You can pay your home loan on fifth. That's the whole part. And till the time I'm able to manage, till the time I'm able to manage both the thing, and I'm earning, I'm not earning that much from blogging where I can, take a risk of leaving my job. I won't leave my job. So it started, because of food industry getting saturated, I started focusing on my lifestyle account. And again, I this time I knew all the tricks and how to grow. I started following all the tricks and I was getting followers. And because I had the contacts of PRs, uh, I started, promoting my lifestyle account to them. They already knew me. They gave me food campaign. Now they know no. So many PR, sorry, there are many PR who have lifestyle clients. One PR agency have at least 5 to 10 clients. Two will be food clients. Eight will be different clients. So one will be say lifestyle client where they require a male blogger to do something. That's when I took advantage of my food account, my food contacts to build my lifestyle account, and it pick up because I knew tricks. I had the contacts. I myself became a PR where I was handling campaigns. So anyways, if I am handling a campaign, I used to pitch my profile first. That is how and once you start doing campaign, you are there in the industry, people know you. Different brands also, brands also select your profile based on how many campaigns you have done. Okay, so your profile is shortlisted because you have done a campaign with a competitor brand also. Like if I have promoted, say, Puma on my account, definitely I'll get a campaign from Nike because those guys are competitors. And if someone, a brand thinks, okay, if a Puma can, give him campaign, his profile will be worth it. So I should also give him a campaign. This is how, if you do, more of campaign, there are more of campaign visible on your profile, then you get, many collabs. Again, you should not do barter campaigns. If you are doing barter campaign, all the agencies have a database, they have a Excel. Well, they keep a track. Okay, this blogger does barter campaign. They will always approach you for barter campaign. If you want to earn, if you want to make a name of yourself, ask for 500 rupees, but ask for money. Don't do it for barter. Even if for starters, if many bloggers approach me, how you get so many campaigns, how you have started, how you reach brands. I tell them one thing: start asking money. If a brands come up to you, if a PR agency is getting their cut, why they are approaching you? You should get your cut. You are the one promoting brand. PR agency is a middleman between you and the brand. You are promoting the brand is getting the visibility, you should earn, brand is getting their return, PR agency is getting their money. Why you are doing it for barter? But there are people who are just doing it for namesake. There are people who are just doing it for freebies. There are people who are doing just to be there in the market, but they don't realize what actually industry is, how industry works. Because once they do it for barter, or once you do it for you should know the worth of your profile as well. There are many people who say, okay, I have asked 500 rupees for this campaign. I told him, dude, it is your profile is worth 5,000, you are asking 500 rupees. So many people are not aware also, how much to ask, how much is my profile worth, because now they are not sure. They have, hmm?
How do they calculate it?
uh, Calculation is kind of, you need to understand the industry, understand the brand. It is very complex thing, but it is very easy also if you calculate everything. So for an example, if I'm approached from a big brand like say Jaguar, okay, if say Jaguar approaches me and ask me to do a post on my Instagram feed, I will definitely ask a higher amount because that's a big brand. I know they can afford it. You should always, read the brief properly. Reading the brief, understanding the brief is important. If you read the brief, you will come to know, okay, this is the brand, this is what they need, this is what I think I should charge them. Or they should consult at least 3 to 5 bloggers. What do you think should I charge for this brand from the bloggers, who are doing regular campaigns? Because that person can guide him or her.
Right, right, makes sense. And relationships are more important than like 5 or 10,000 rupees.
Obviously, I'll tell you this or maybe any industry, I don't know, but then this industry work based on relationship and contacts. There was this, sir of ours who always used to say, if you want to grow in life, either you should have money, power, or contact. If you have anyone, you
Right.
can get, other two. So if
Yes.
you, I am blessed to have contact in this industry. So I take advantage of those contacts. And I'll tell you, there are bloggers who will charge less. I am asking, again, an example, I'm asking 10K for a static post. There is a blogger with similar kind of feed, similar kind of, followership. He will ask 5,000 rupees. He will work in 5,000 rupees. But the brand, the PR agency, they will give the collab to me, then him. Because I have built that contact, I have built that relationship with them. There's this professional relationship you share with a person or a brand or an agency. It comes handy when there are campaigns in the market. So always make sure you have a very professional and good relationship with the person you are dealing with. I see, I work as a freelance PR. I do campaigns with bloggers. I see a lot of bloggers who are not professional at all. You need to ask them, okay bhai post kar de, okay bhai post kar de, okay
Mhm.
bro share the insights, okay share the insight. You need to ask, you know and they will give you, okay, all the reasons in the world, ye ho gaya wo ho gaya, and this is not how it works. Trust me, even brands have called me 12 at night. I am sleeping. I took the call. They asked me, yeah, abhi ka abhi post karega. I did that post for them. I did that post for them. अब बता, that people will not give me work, तो कौन देगा?
Mm.
Because they called me up at 12. I'm serious. They called me at 12:05. I remember. They asked me to post it. It is urgent. Post it on your feed. We forgot. It is quite urgent. I said, okay, I'll post it. I posted. There are bloggers who will not post. If you tell them, okay, post it at 5 p.m., they will say, no, we get good engagement at 7 p.m. We'll post at 7 p.m. This is how bloggers work. I am not someone, that cranky. I am someone who's quite flexible, and you build relationship when you are flexible. If you are stubborn, people are stubborn. I understand you can be stubborn when you reach certain level. There are bloggers, I know who has reached level, and they can be, very kind of uh, uh, kind of, okay, I will do this only. This is how my format works. I know bloggers, if even you offer them 2 lakh, 3 lakh for a campaign, they reject it because that doesn't matches their feed, that doesn't matches their niche, what they are following or what they believe in. So when you reach that level, I know bloggers like, you can say bloggers like Larissa or Johi or Santoshi, they can reject brands. They can easily reject brand because they have that much of, food in their plate. They have campaigns overflowing to them, and they are very particular about their feed. They are very particular about the brands they work with. Say for an example, even Nupur, the lazy insomniac, look at her feed. When you talk about feed, you can see they are more into art. Same goes with Sadak Shah. He won't promote any brand, just because that brand is giving him a lot of money. He will
Mhm.
promote only the brand which give, values to his feed, value to his followership, matches his niche. So once you reach that level, you can dictate your own terms. Till that time, you need to be flexible. to build that relationship, to grow, to reach certain extent. Once you reach that, now Salman Khan can decide what, which script he wants to work and which not. But if you are a Tushar Kapoor, you don't have many choices, dude. You, whatever it's there in your plate, you need to, take it, grab it. Or if you are stubborn, no, I won't work, you won't get work. And if you are out of the industry, nobody bothers. Once you are out of sight, you go out of sight. Then, there are many newcomers to take up your place as well. This
Right.
is how it works.
Irfan, एक और चीज, when you say you make a lot of money out of your Instagram and blogging, so like, do you mind sharing your earnings because you are making more than your salary?
So, see, I'm not comfortable sharing my earning actually. But then this question, when I posted a Q&A on my Instagram account as well, people asked me the same question, how much you are earning from blogging? And I told you, right, I am a guy from middle class family. Okay.
Right.
So I told them, I gave them only a simple example. If you want to guess out of this, I have a car park in my garage, and that is through blogging. I told them that. I gave them this answer. So if you want to guess, and that is in luxury. So I am managing my basics as well. And then I am, going for luxury as well. So I am earning a lot. And it's not, it's it's as a blogger as well, but being as a PR also help. I am managing many restaurants as well. I'm managing restaurants. I am earning from that. I am managing campaigns for brands. I'm earning from that. I am doing campaigns for brands as a blogger. I am earning from that, and then I am getting my salary. But I have a home loan, so the major chunk of my salary goes in home loan. And still, if I am able to, buy a car and go for international trips, so I am earning quite well. But I know bloggers are not earning because they are doing one barter campaign. Stop doing barter campaign, otherwise you will always be considered, your profile always will be considered for barter campaign. Start asking good amount. If you think okay you are over asking, ask, let them bargain. You don't pitch yourself as someone who's very kind of low blogger, low profile blogger. If you have, even when I had 10K followers, I used to ask 3K 5K for a post. It's okay if they are not giving me. They told me affrontly, भाई तेरा profile के हिसाब से you are asking way too much. I said this is what I think I deserve. If you feel I don't deserve it, it's okay. You have
Right.
your own analysis. I have my own analysis. If you feel my profile is worth for this much money, give me. Otherwise, it's okay. We will skip this campaign. I have let go many campaigns. मेरे पास ना अभी शायद जैगवार होती, आई एम टेलिंग यू ऑनेस्टली. But I don't promote alcohol, I don't promote poker, I don't promote political campaigns on my profile. I got at least 20 to 30 major alcohol promotion brands campaign coming in my way. Okay. One, I rejected campaign where they were, offering me 2 lakh to post, on my feed. There was this brief. They told me, attend the event and post. They were offering me 2 lakh. This way, I have, gotten at least 30 major alcohol campaign. I don't want any young blogger to get influenced because of me and do something which I feel can, lead to harm. And I don't want a 16-year or a 18 years getting influenced because of me. I promoting a brand and he following my footstep. And because there are many people who come up to me say, bhai, guide me. How should I do this? How should I do that? Those people are coming up front and asking me. There are many people who, do whatever I do. Just follow me blindly, kind of, Your followers are always someone who looks up to you and they do whatever you do. So I don't want to influence anyone with any wrong commitments or wrong things where they say, for I got an offer for poker campaign many at a times, and with good amount they were offering me very good amount. I could have cleared my home loan if I would have promoted alcohol, poker, and political campaigns. I'm telling you this thing honestly, okay? But I said no. I will not earn. It's okay. Money is not important. I don't want to, uh, promote anything which can, which can lead anyone to wrongdoings. But it's everybody individual choice. I will, not say anything to anyone, but I have certain ethics which I follow. I have certain rules which I follow, which I will never promote alcohol, poker, or political campaign.
Irfan, moving to the next question. So, what is the best thing and the worst thing about being an influencer and managing your 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 job?
Oh, you have asked, this hurts. This hurts. So, first of all, it started taking a toll on your health. Okay. Because of the hectic schedule, I wasn't getting proper sleep. And
Mhm.
there were health complications. Because one, I wake up every day at 5. Okay. My
Okay.
office timings are 6 to 3. Early morning 6, 3 in the afternoon. And then you go out to eat at restaurants at 7 p.m. And then you travel back home. So already you have invested, 11 hours in office and then 3 hours in traveling. And then, you come back home, you are dead tired. And on the way also you are doing some kind of, writing stuff or posting on feed. And doing this, on daily basis is not a easy task. I am managing two profile. Again, that is like a task. Trust me, it is not easy. Managing single profile with 9 to 6 job is not easy. And for restaurant PR, I have taken out, I have a guy who handle restaurant PR for me. I
Okay.
have a guy who's handling restaurant because it was getting out of hand. Initially, I was handling, but I have now few people. I have many clients now, so I wanted a guy to support me. So I
ठीक.
have a guy who handle my restaurant PR. So that is taken care of. Still, for that, I need to go for meetings. Go on calls with clients, but still, it is manageable. Work, I cannot compromise on work. You know how corporate life works. You can't
Yeah.
compromise on work. They have their own deadlines, they have their own tasks, and you know how it works. There is this office politics and everything. But then, touchwood, my company is very good. I am blessed. I have good people around me. Even my team is good. Even my leadership is good. So I'm blessed in that part. But I do my work properly. When I'm in office, I do my 9 to 6. I dedicate myself entirely to my office work. And then once I leave the office, I concentrate on my this thing, blogging work.
Yeah.
But I am struggling with my sleep. I am getting sleep hardly 4 to 5 hours, uh, and it takes toll on your health. I crave for my sleep. Every day I'm dead tired. I crash on bed. Sorry, I crash on bed every day. Okay, I am going insane at many at times because there is this office work, there is this campaign which is urgent, there is this client calling me up, there's this thing go to live and should go live on my feed. All things come up all of a sudden, and I am I am occupied with my office work. I can't do anything else, and then there is when I am stuck. But it is not easy, trust me. Health complications मैंने बोला आने लगे थे. Then I started doing मैं बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी where I cut down on my food invites. अब मैं हफ्ते में एक दिन ही जाता हूँ या 2 हफ्ते में एक दिन ही जाता हूँ. I go for only 1 or 2 days in a week, or in 2 weeks I just go for one food invite. So I've managed that part. I've cut down on my review length. मैंने वो भी कट डाउन कर दिया है. फर्स्ट आई यूज टू राइट पैराग्राफ्स ऑफ
Uh-huh.
ambience, dishes, every elaborate every dish and everything. Now I am very precise. It's more of a brief. That's it. This is the review. I have cut down on reviews. I have cut down on editing time, and I have cut down on food reviews visits. I have drawn priorities कि इसको पहले करना है, इसको बाद करना है. And I have kind of made schedule हर हफ्ते का कि ये अभी करना है. I have streamlined my process. Still ऐसा होता है कि this industry is like सुबह में एक brief आता है, शाम में campaign करना रहता है. So and you want to earn, you want to be doing campaigns, तो करना पड़ता है. But this is how my life is. I wake up 5 in the morning, I sleep at 12:30, and I'm dead tired. I am missing my sleep every day. Health पे भी आता है. But at the end of the day, I chose this life, right? I wanted to do something extra apart from my 9 to 6. I need to do it. And now, once you start earning from your passion, that is another level of happiness. तो चल रहा है, I'm managing somehow. हो जाता है, somehow I manage.
And what is the best thing about it?
Best thing, see, there are many. I'll not single out.
The bestest,
First, huh?
the bestest thing.
Bestest thing is getting that respect.
Yeah,
Getting that respect from your followers, getting that respect from chefs, getting that respect from brand, where they think you bring value to the brand. When your followers approach you, sir, can you guide me? When, a Michelin star chef comes up to you and asks your feedback, there's no better feeling than that.
right. So as you are into Instagram for like you have seen Instagram growing. आपने Instagram को बड़े होते देखा है, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
what are some growth hacks or tips and tricks for Instagram to grow on Instagram अभी के लिए?
अभी के लिए तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो गया सब. उसने बहुत एल्गोरिदम बैठा के बहुत डिफिकल्ट कर दिया है. मैं स्टार्ट से करता हूँ. पहले इजी था, क्योंकि पहले लोग भी बहुत ब्लॉगर्स कम थे, तो ऐसा होता था कि कोई पब्लिक प्रोफाइल है तो लोग आसानी से फॉलो कर लेते थे. क्योंकि मेरी एक फूड फूड प्रोफाइल है, तो मार्केट में मान लो 100 फूड प्रोफाइल है, सो पीपल यूज टू फॉलो इट. नाउ देर आर लैक्स ऑफ ऑप्शन, तो कौन किसको फॉलो करेगा, यू डोंट नो. So
Right.
getting followership is difficult. Second thing, start में there was no algorithm. Instagram used to show your pictures to everyone. You used to get good engagement. You used to get good insights, and
Right.
it was very easy to grow on Instagram. The trick was to follow and unfollow. So say you used to gain followers. So now the hack is you know the content. Your content should speak. जितना अच्छा एडिटेड पिक्चर रहेगा, जितना अच्छा एडिटेड वीडियो रहेगा, like everybody is doing a video, you do a drone video, do something, uh, do
Like you will.
something which is not a easy niche, or which not everybody is doing. Do a GoPro video, but you need to be pro with your editing stuff. Everything is about editing nowadays. If your editing is good, your content will show up on your feed. That is one part. Second part is keep a connect with your audiences. Make sure you are there with the trend, or match the trend which your audiences like. अभी food का trend जो चल रहा है, I need to be aware about the food trend, and I need to cater that to my audiences. Connect on individual level. Be live more. Go live more on
Yeah.
Instagram. Put more stories. Put stories which are very relevant to the topic or your niche. Put talk about things which is relevant to your niche. People should connect to you all the time. Or matlab, do don't go overboard as well. कभी कभी बहुत से लोग they put 15-20 stories. Nobody is interested watching 15-20 stories.
Yeah.
Keep it minimum, keep it subtle, keep it relevant, keep it to your this thing niche. And बहुत सी बार ऐसा भी होता है, तो just be yourself. People have followed you because they like the way you are. Start में सब लोग वैसे ही रहते हैं, the way you are. Then they start pretending being someone else. It is there's no need for it. Just be whatever you are. How, अगर मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ तो मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ. Just because chai is in trend, I will not say I am a chai person. Be yourself. एक नॉर्मल इंसान से एक नॉर्मल इंसान जल्दी कनेक्ट करता है. एंड इंडिया में वी आर इमोशनल पीपल. बिल्ड दैट इमोशनल बॉन्ड.
True. So Irfan, you use the word trend काफी बार. So मेरे को एक चीज पूछना है, what do you think like in next 2 or 3 years, what is the next big trend on Instagram or any other platform, social platforms?
See, as I told you, I keep studying. I keep keep a track what will be there in trend or what what will be the future. I told my all my friends 2020 will be the year of TikTok. I told all my friends and see where TikTok is now.
I'm
That
talking
platform
about
is
next 2 or 3 years में क्या होगा? What do
हाँ
you
हाँ
think?
सो आई एम टेलिंग यू आई वाज टॉकिंग दिस 2019 में मैंने बोला था कि 2020 में टिकटॉक विल बी द बिगेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म इन इंडिया फॉर इंस्टाग्राम इंस्टाग्राम विल स्टिल बी देयर द वे इट इज ग्रोइंग इट विल बी स्टिल देयर इंस्टाग्राम का ये होगा कि इंस्टाग्राम विल ब्रिंग मोर चेंजेस they are bringing changes every day so it will be more difficult for everyone to grow a new it won't be easy for a for a person coming in on Instagram and trying to grow as an influencer. It is very difficult. It is difficult now. It will be further difficult. And for food industry, cloud kitchen is the future. Everybody will go on delivery mode. अभी देख लो ये इसके वजह से everything will go on delivery mode. Anyways, अगर ये नहीं भी होता कोरोना, then also the trend is
Yeah,
for food industry it is delivery kitchen, cloud, ghost kitchen, what they we call as because अभी लोगों के पास time नहीं है to go a restaurant, spend time in traffic, go to a restaurant, come back home and sit. Everybody is turn on the TV, Netflix and chill, order a pizza party at home. Even you come from an office, you are tired. So you just say, don't cook at home today. अगर आप एक हो, दो हो, nuclear families का trend भी है. So you order from a restaurant and you just sit and relax. So this culture 5 years down the line, it will be more of food delivery apps, cloud kitchen. Restaurant visit will come down at least 20, 30, 40%. And for Instagram, it will be pretty much same. 2 year का लाइन में मैं बोलूंगा न्यू कमर के लिए इजी नहीं है बट ट्राई योर लक इफ यू वांट टू ग्रो ऑन इंस्टाग्राम ट्राई योर लक बिकॉज क्या हिट हो जाए यू नेवर नो इंस्टाग्राम इज नेवर नेवर प्रेडिक्टेबल कि क्या ट्रेंड में चलने वाला है क्या आने वाला है बट देर इज दिस ये थिंग है कि इफ योर कंटेंट स्पीक हाँ इंस्टाग्राम में एक चीज था विच एवरीबडी प्रेडिक्टेड दैट कि वीडियोस बहुत चलेगा बट आईजीटीवी इज अ फ्लॉप आईजीटीवी फ्लॉप हो गया इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं चला दैट वाज काइंड ऑफ वेयर दे वर ट्राइंग टू कॉम्पीट विद यूट्यूब वो नहीं चला इंस्टाग्राम पे आईजीटीवी इज अ फ्लॉप पीपल आर स्टिल ट्राइंग देयर लक ऑन आईजीटीवी आई पर्सनली फील आईजीटीवी विल नेवर वर्क ओके सो
yeah,
इंस्टाग्राम का जो फॉर्मेट चल रहा है वही चलेगा इंस्टाग्राम का ट्रेंड उसके मार्केट ट्रेंड पे रहता है लाइक मार्केट में अगर से अभी कॉफी चल रहा है तो कॉफी ही दिखेगा तुमको इंस्टाग्राम पे फिर ब्रांड्स भी वही हिसाब से रिएक्ट करते हैं बट यस more and more brands will come and promote digitally on Instagram will grow उसका growth space रुकने वाला नहीं है that
mhm,
platform will still grow and you will see more जो टीवी के ads से ज्यादा Instagram पे ads आने लगेंगे and people will still see more digital campaigns will grow on Instagram because there is a niche जो Instagram ने build किया है audiences का वो वैसा ही रहेगा so
right.
if you want to if you are a newcomer or you want me to ask exact trend on Instagram try your hands on 1 minute videos create 1 minute videos don't create IGTVs create whatever video you are creating whichever niche you're following just create 1 minute videos and those videos should be appealing it will be a hit among the audiences लेकिन उसके
Yeah,
लिए बहुत टाइम एफर्ट और टैलेंट तीनों चीज चाहिए
right. And आपको like मेरे हिसाब से किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे कुछ भी करना है इवन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट टिकटॉक यार एफर्ट्स तो लगते ही हैं आप
ऑब्वियसली एडिटिंग
मैंने
अ वीडियो इज द टफेस्ट टास्क
या
एडिटिंग अ वीडियो रिक्वायर्स अ रिक्वायर्स स्किल वो इजी नहीं है सो व्हाई अ बी यूनिक और मुंबई का निखिल है लरिसा है इफ दे आर ग्रोइंग आशीष चंचलानी है इज द वे दे एडिट देयर वीडियो वो
यस
कंटेंट एकदम ऐसा लगता है नॉर्मल नेचुरल है हम
ट्रू
लोगों को एडिटिंग नहीं आती है वीडियो की ये सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है एंड वो स्किल है यू नीड टू लर्न दैट स्किल
ट्रू So, Irfan, I think we've been shooting this podcast for more than 1 hour, and इतना plan नहीं करा था, but yes. So we came to an end with this.
मैं बहुत बोलता हूँ
So just one last thing. What advice do you want to give to someone who wants to start but they're stuck with this thing that they are into 9 to 5 job, or they don't have enough time कि college यार पढ़ना होता है या फिर कुछ और है job है. So what is the one life advice you want to give to them?
Don't think about it, just start. If you want to start, start it today. स्टार्ट करने के बाद अगर मैनेज नहीं हो रहा है तब देख लेना, स्टार्ट कर दो. एक बार तुम वो बोलते हैं ना कि जिम जाने का दिल नहीं होता है, लेकिन एक बार जिम पहुंच जाओगे ना तो तुम 1 घंटा वर्कआउट करके ही बाहर आओगे. तो जस्ट डोंट थिंक अबाउट इट, जस्ट गो फॉर इट, जस्ट स्टार्ट. ये बेस्ट टाइम है, अभी भी बेस्ट टाइम है. जस्ट स्टार्ट इट. सोचो मत कि ग्रो होगा नहीं होगा, कैसे होगा, मैनेज होगा नहीं होगा. सोचने से बेटर तुम स्टार्ट कर दो, उसके बाद देखो कि हो रहा नहीं हो रहा है, तुम अपने आप मैनेज करने लगोगे. मैं कर सकता हूं तो तुम क्यों नहीं कर सकते.
एंड जिम वाले एग्जांपल में एक चीज ऐड करना चाहता हूँ मैं अपनी तरफ से. सो व्हेन यू गो टू द जिम यू डोंट गो विद दिस माइंडसेट कि आप सुबह 6 बजे गए और सुबह के 7 बजे आपको एब्स मिल जाएंगे या फिर आपकी मसल्स ग्रो हो जाएंगे, राइट? यू हैव टू गो
एग्जैक्टली.
डेली, आपको डेली काम करना पड़ेगा उस चीज पे, लाइक इवन इरफान
एग्जैक्ट.
को की. यस, सो थैंक यू सो मच इरफान, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर वैल्यूएबल टाइम. एंड मेरे को काफी पर्सनली बहुत मजा आया आपसे बात करके.
सेम यार, इट वाज अ प्लेजर ब्रो टॉकिंग टू यू.
Yes, and if you want to follow Irfan on his Instagram, go to the description, find his links, subscribe to this channel for more content. And thanks again, Irfan. Thank you for giving us your valuable time. It was a
Thank
lovely
you.
talk.